Hey guys, it's Babypowder, and we're back with another one of our loot videos for our 200 run series, and this time it was for Pit of Saron. Pit of Saron, it started off very rough. Like our first few runs when we started this was really bad. Of course, the main thing we are aiming for when we do this is the battered hilt. Yeah, fortunately it's only like one item you're really searching for, but you do get lucky and get a few other items, like especially if you have the tailoring profession, you get like the the workman shirts and things like that, the shirt patterns. So it's definitely suggested that you pick up tailoring. You don't actually have to level it up. You can have level 1 northern tailoring, but you do want to have that so you have a chance for those patterns. Some of them don't bring too much value, but at least it's a little something extra. There were some greens and things that we pick up too that were actually different than what I've seen from the other farms out there in Wrath. And I don't think I've really ever noticed it before in the past, just because of the fact that I did it so few far between with Pit of Saron. Tried 10 runs here or there in the past, so I never really realized that there was actually like green items that were different from the other dungeons. And there may be some out there that maybe drop similar ones, but I've never really noticed it. So that may be good too. At least we're adding a little bit variety to our auction house. But anyway, I know you guys are very curious to see just how many better hilts we may have gotten, how many patterns we may have gotten, or just anything else we may have gotten. But before we do, just like to mention, if you do like these loot videos that I'm doing, just make sure you smash the big thumbs up. It lets me know that you like it. Also, do not forget the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss the next one, and so you don't miss the clean out, so you can see whether or not we sold any of these items from this loot that we'll be going over today. Also, we are about to wrap up Shadowfang Keep for our second 1000 run series, so you will not want to miss that loot video. See what we got, see if we got any supers or anything like that, any Shadowfangs. So yeah, definitely a good idea to be subscribed and hitting that notification bell. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and get to our first Alliance Bank Alt, who's going to be holding all the loot from our Alliance Druid, and then we'll swap on over to our Horde Bank Alt, who's going to be holding all the loot from our Horde Druid. Of course, we did 200 runs, but it's 100 runs with one, 100 runs with the other. That way we can continuously run these dungeons so we can get all 200 runs knocked out. But all in all, it will be 200 runs worth of loot. So with that being said, here is our first Bank Alt. And we got some loot. But anyway, yeah, so we'll do this as we always do. You probably already see how many battered hilts I have, but of course this is only 100 runs worth of loot. We'll have the other 100 on the Horde Druid. We'll start off with our low value stuff. Won't go into too much detail with that. We'll just kind of see what the names are so we know what it is when we see the sales during the clean out video. But we got a vintage satin cloak, got a few of those. Minion staff here, 7,000. Wintry Claymore, 14, almost 15th. Actually, that's almost getting up to high value range there. Blackened Blade for 8,700. Pretty high sell rate on that one too, 0.011. So yeah, hopefully we can see some of those sell by our next clean out. Load-headed Hammer, 8,000 gold. And then we've got the Skeletal Hacker here for 7,600. And some of these do have very low sell rates, just like other items in other dungeons. But Ice Pick. And then we actually got some epics here too. And this is below my 5,000 threshold, but at the same time, very high sell rate, and still there's not too much to get out of here. So other than the battered hilt, so I figured I'd still keep it. But Sash of Jordan for 4,200 and 0.010 sell rate. Got two of those. And then Jesse's Bell for 11,000, 0.012 sell rate. It is an old trinket, so it's not really overinflated, so may actually try to sell it at its value, and it has a high sell rate, so we'll see how it goes. And then I've got the items that I feel like are just are the high value items. I was thinking there for a second this was the overinflated stuff, but no, that's over here. But anyway, we've got the bloody crossbow here 52,000.002 sell rate. Actually got 3 of those. And then we've got Petrified Sword here for 21,000.003 sell rate, and we've got 3 of those. And then we've got the Bleak Scathe here for 29,000.004 sell rate. So yeah, not really overinflated and decent sell rate. So I do believe these are, you know, actual value on these, and we'll try to sell them at that. But if you look over here, I do have one that I believe is overinflated, which is this Brutal Ballista for 259,000. It does have a 0.002 sell rate, but I have seen a lot of, you know, items that look similar to this one, so I do believe that's overinflated right there. But anyway, as far as our patterns go, that's what's up next. We've got the Rustic Workman shirt, 98,000. Then the green Lumberjack shirt for 98,000. And then the blue Lumberjack shirt for 97,000. And there's quite a few patterns, and we didn't get them all. We only got 3. And as far as the battered hilts, we did actually get 2 of them here. 89,000, almost 90,000 in value, 0.022 sell rate, and we got 2 of them. Of course, we did also get some Frostweave cloths. Not going to really bring us too much gold, but hey, it's a little something extra that we can add to what we got from Pit of Saron. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for the Alliance side. You know, their 100 runs worth of loot from Pit of Saron. Let's go ahead and jump on over to our Horde Druid, see if they got more battered hilts than our Alliance tune, and see if they got any items that were different, and maybe if they got different patterns. All right, guys, so now over here for our 100 runs worth of loot from our Horde Druid, let's go ahead and take a look and see what they got. So, man, there's a lot of empty space there compared to our Alliance Druid. Yeah, our Horde Druid was not nearly as lucky as our Alliance Druid was, but we do still have some stuff, so we'll go over it. But yeah, majority of the time it feels like, to me anyway, that our Horde Druid does luck out way more than our Alliance Druid, but did not happen with this one. This one did not like our Horde Druid. But anyway, let's take a look, see what we got. First up, our low value stuff. This is something different though. I don't remember seeing this on our Alliance Druid. But 6,000.006, actually pretty decent sell rate too, for the Wondrous Mallet. And then we've got the Load Headed Hammer, 8,000. We did actually have that on the Alliance. Ice Splitting Axe for 5,000. Skeletal Hacker for 7,600. Actually got 2 of those. And then another Ice Pick here for almost 5,000. Then as far as our high value stuff, which actually, I mean, we had like a couple of rows on our Alliance tune. Only have 1 here and only 3 items. Bloody Crossbow, actually got 2 of those, 52,000. And then we actually got an epic. Actually, it looks like it may have dropped down in value since I put it in here. But Nomlex Supremacy sticker. So actually, epic dagger. Got a nice little like flame animation there too. It's not actually really bad. Didn't really know that there were actually any decent epics other than battered hilt. So nice surprise there. 18,368 gold, 0.004 sell rate on that one. And then we've got the pattern for the red Workman shirt. So actually, I think what we had green and blue on our Alliance too. So this is a different pattern, only 61,000. So a lot less value than the other ones. But we'll see how they sell. Let's see if that makes a difference. And we did not, also did not beat them with the battered hilts. We only got 1 with our Horde Druid here. And for some reason, this one is Horde only, and it's 62,000. That's weird. It shouldn't be saying Horde only. I might have to actually put a tick in it. Look, it's only 62,000.024 sell rate. I'm pretty sure the other ones did not say Alliance only. They got rid of that whole thing where it was like Horde only, Alliance only. Yeah, that's very weird. Yeah, I think that's bugged or something, and it should have the same value as the Alliance one. Or maybe not. Yeah. I thought they got rid of that since it's like, you know, the auction house is crossing, you can buy it wherever. But anyway, only 62,000 on this one. This is our overinflated stuff. We got the same thing, 259,000, the Brutal Ballista. And then we've got the damaged necklace here, not really overinflated, but just, you know, wasn't getting too much. I figured I would keep something here, try my luck It does have a 0.029 sell rate, so we'll see if it sells. It is a little under 5,000. And then of course we've got our Frostweave cloth. But yeah, nowhere near as good as the Alliance, but pretty surprising with the Epic here. So kind of excited to see how well that sells. I mean, it's kind of low, so it's probably not going to bring too much value, but more so I'm excited to see how quickly it may sell. If it is, you know, rather quick. I mean, with it being something a little bit different there. And then of course, you know, I don't know what's going with this battered hilt, but we'll see, because I'm sure with it being horde only, it's going to affect the opportunity to actually sell this item, because only horde players can actually buy it, unfortunately. But anyway, that is going to do it for this one. Again, guys, not the worst, but not the best. Would have liked to have seen more battered hilts. I thought with 200 runs, definitely would have seen more, but unfortunately, we only got 3 in 200 runs, and it was really bad. I mean, it took us a while before we actually seen the very first one drop, and then it took a while to see any more drops. So yeah, it wasn't the greatest experience as far as trying to get those battered hilts racked up. But anyway, we have Shattered Halls coming up next week, and then after that it's back to farming those, you know, returned items in the southern eastern kingdom zones this time, not the northern. So we'll see how those go. But anyway, guys, if you do like these loot videos, do smash the big thumbs up. Lets me know that you like them. Also, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get alerted when the next one comes out, as well as the clean out video at the end of the week, so you can see if we sold any of these battered hilts or anything we go over in the other loot videos. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one. I hope to see you all in the next video and sometime over on Twitch when we do these farms live. Take care, guys.